Hi folks, and welcome to my channel. I'm just outside Dobbies in Stirling, which is about 4 miles away from the destination I'm going today, which is Blair Drummond Safari Park, which is open from 10 o'clock until 5:30, so just going to pop into Dobbies for a coffee just now. So if you're coming to Dobbies, that's the hot drinks menu there. Traditional breakfast in Dobbies, £8.50 each, or 2 for £15. Some of the delights in Dobbies, if you like your cakes. Plenty of choice. I think I'm just going to grab a scone and some jam and butter. The breakfast area, some haggis there, so if you've never tried haggis before, you can get haggis in Dobbies. Breakfast section. So I just grabbed myself a treacle scone, some butter and jam and a latte. So I've just picked a seat outside in Dobbies, nobody else out here. It's a bit of a duller day. I'm here quite sharp this morning. And you've also got an inside area as well. So I just thought I would come and get some breakfast before I hit Blair Drummond Safari Park. So I bought my ticket just as I was having breakfast there. I noticed this morning there was plenty of tickets available, so it seems to be half-hour slots, you can book your tickets. So I booked mine for 11 o'clock this morning. So the ticket was £22.50 for an adult, which isn't too bad at all. And the park shuts at 5:30, so got plenty of time to explore the park. So driving up to the park, I did notice a sign that says pay online only, but there is a large car park area just before the entrance where you could park your car and book your tickets online. You're then sent a QR code to your email address, and once you get through the entrance, they give you this map, which is very good, a good layout of the park. There's also a drive-thru entrance you can see there on the map, which if you just want to drive through certain areas you can drive through, which I'll do later. But I'll just take a walk around the park now and see what we can discover. So this is the entrance to the park. Just cross this little bridge here and we should be in the park. So just as you enter the park, there's a food court, burger, fries. There's numerous amusements. Another area for snacks up the top there. It's part of the restaurant there. Various chutes and slides and areas for kids. Yeah, I'm smelling quite a nice smell of barbecues, and this is the barbecue section. So lots of these barbecues you can see there. And I did read online, if you phone prior to coming to the park you can book one of these barbecue stands, so there's plenty of them and nobody actually using them today. park is quite quiet. Thought it'd be a bit busier, but then it is still quite early. I can see some people's reserved tables, so you must be able to just phone and reserve a table. Somebody's booked their table for 1 o'clock, barbecue and table, so you could bring some food items along and cook them here. Fire pit in the middle here. So don't need to eat at the restaurant, you can just hire one of these. It does feel a bit like Jurassic Park in here. So all these dinosaurs have got a plaque next to them, it tells you a wee bit about them. The one that I'm just looking at just now was a meat eater, it's a Tyrannosaurus. That's a Tyrannosaurus. Yeah, I wouldn't like to meet that on a night out. After a few pints. When I visited Inchcombe Island in my last video, I got a little bit concerned that the pigeons started swooping because it was the nesting season. This is called a Pterodorum and it's a winged lizard. So I'm glad there were none of these on Inchcombe Island when I visited. Thankfully it only eats seafood. Quite a terrifying looking bird, a winged lizard. This is a Spinosaurus, a spiny lizard, weighed more than 4 tons, 40 to 50 feet long, a huge meater, huge teeth, powerful jaws. Looks a fearsome dinosaur. This one being the Allosaurus. 2 ridge crests on its snout may have signalled its health, breeding potential to prospective mates. Recent research shows Allosaurus interaction with its kind was largely aggressive rather than cooperating, including during mating. So yep, nobody likes getting disturbed during the mating. Triceratops. It's a fearsome dinosaur, this one. Those big horns, wouldn't like to get in the way of those. So it's a nice walk through the dinosaur area of the park. Quite educational if you bring your kids along, even for adults like myself. I'm actually surprised how quiet the park is. I thought it would have been a lot busier if the school's been off. Schools just came off last week, so it's good, it's nice and quiet. This is a part of the park I was quite looking forward to, seeing the African lions. There's about 6 of them in the middle there. They're just basking in the sunshine. So you can actually drive through that area, which we'll do a bit later. But the lions just relaxing just now. Big cats are some of the most successful predators on the planet. And the African lion has to be the king of them all, or perhaps we should say queen, as in lion family groups or prides. Females do most of the hunting. Male lions are famous for being lazy. They are often to be found lazing on their backs with legs splayed in the air. They can spend between 16 and 20 hours of the day asleep. May sound familiar to some people. The zebra's looking pretty chilled out. Just relaxing. Perhaps the most striking and familiar of all African animals, the zebra wears the stripes with style. These herd animals are found throughout Africa and will often be spotted grazing with their friends, the giraffes, using them as handy long-necked lookouts in case of predators. So that's quite an interesting fact. Lifespan 25 years. A short lifespan. Not much movement in the rhinos, apart from when I'm talking, the ears just flick round. they're just having a wee nap, I think. The birds picking the different mites off them, getting cleaned by the birds.
No, I don't wanna wait, I think we need to go. Come with me and run away. Start again in a place nobody's got to know. Come with me and run away. Pack up your bags 'cause we're
Heading up to Chimp Island. Just walking down to where the chimpanzees hang out. Nice area of the park. It's almost like the sort of climbing frame where the chimpanzees like to spend their time. Keep them active. So one of the chimpanzees has came down out of his bed, having a wee look around. So you can catch this train to go round the park. Quite busy. This is the train station area where you would get the train round an area of the park. One of the trains just coming in just now. The train takes you round a section of the park called Lemur Land. However, I'm just going to walk round Lemur Land. But if you wanted the train, you just get the train from the station there. I believe the tickets are £1.50. So I'm just going to cross this little bridge here. Patagonian Mara originate from South America, have a lifespan of 10 to 14 years. Kind of looks like some of the rats you get in Tenerife. The Patagonian Mara. Maras are fantastic diggers and dig dens which can be shared by up to 25 Mara at a time. They are monogamous, meaning they generally stay with the same mate for the duration of their life, which can be up to 14 years. Although Mara look like rabbits, they are actually large rodents. They are most closely related to guinea pigs and capybaras. And we've got a few here, just chilling at the tree here.
Back up a bit.
This is a bold little one.
Come over for nice for pictures. Showing off for the camera. That girl round. But jump, see what happens. See if they jump on your shoulder, you just stay still. You do not move.
A few more up on the roof there.
They jump on you and then they'll jump off you. If you start freaking out, then they'll freak out.
These brown lemurs live in Madagascar's northern rainforest. They are primarily herbivores, feeding on fruit, flowers, buds and young leaves, but will also eat insects, centipedes, millipedes and birds' eggs. They're also great parents. First the mother carries the babies on her belly, then she allows them to ride on her back when they're a few weeks old. The lifespan is 30 years. So you've got the station shop there, gift shop, cafe, and an area to sit there as well, just next to the station. Park's beginning to get a little bit busier now. It's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. The sea lion just got up and down the pool. Almost looks like he's doing his lengths. The Meerkat Mansion. The meerkat enclosure. This is the enclosure where the meerkats seem to like, most of them in this area. So meerkats live in highly social groups and their burrows can range from just a few holes to a complicated labyrinth 30 metres across with 90 entrances. Family groups keep each other within sound and sight distance. Whilst foraging, at least one member will always be standing on hind legs or perched in a bush or tree and scanning the skies and land for predators. This lookout is called the sentry. They rotate this duty, which can continue for an hour at a time. The meerkat standing guard will make peeping sounds when all is well. If the meerkat spots danger, it barks loudly or whistles so everyone can make a dash for the nearest burrow. The penguin is one of the most graceful and streamlined swimmers there is, but out of water it's another story. On land they do not perch but instead stand upright and move with comical waddle. The Humboldt penguin lives in small colonies along the west coast of South America, using the icy currents to hunt for fish and other tasty treats. They are easily recognisable by their black horseshoe-shaped breast band. When hunting, penguins dive below the surface and effectively fly underwater, flapping their wings to provide power. Most dives last about a minute, but dives as long as 20 minutes have been recorded. One of the lemurs. Red ruffed lemur. This striking lemur has a voice to match with a loud booming call that can be heard for miles. One of the most endangered of the lemur species, it predominantly feeds on fruit but will also eat flowers, nectar and some leaves. They are particularly fond of figs. Lifespan about 15 to 20 years. So in this shed we've got a whole lot of different animals. Highland ponies, Shetland ponies, donkeys, alpacas, llamas, Schwarzwald sheep, Valias black-nosed sheep, pygmy goat, Cameron sheep and Anglo-Nubian goat. some friendly sheep here come over to see me. Down at the tiger enclosure, one of the tigers having a wee drink there. So the Amur tiger, the Amur or Siberian tiger, is a rare subspecies found in the Russian Far East and in certain areas of China and North Korea. It's the largest and heaviest living cat in the world, measuring about 10 feet long and weighing as much as 3 grown men. You can spot an Amur tiger by its slightly lighter coat, which is longer and thicker around the neck and paws to protect it from the Russian climate. The lifespan is 15 years. Well folks, hope you enjoyed Blair Drummond Safari Park. I certainly enjoyed myself. I've been here for about 4 hours. Just so much to explore and see, so thoroughly enjoyed it. Definitely recommended. If you enjoyed my video, if you could give me a thumbs up and if you could subscribe to the channel, I'd be very grateful. All the best, until the next one. Bye for now.